What's up, guys? My name's Soap. Welcome to another Reddit story. Thank you for coming back. I got some confessions for you, so grab your pearls, your water, and let's get right into this video. I went to a concert and the smell was me. Probably the only place I will ever say this. Not using a throwaway because I hate myself, I guess. Last night, my friend and I went to a concert an hour away. We got there early and decided to get something to eat. We shared some spicy Korean fried chicken and panini. We get to the concert, and about an hour in, I thought the smell, a straight up sausage and bell pepper smell, was my friend burping or something. A little while later, the smell comes again. I'm confused. We were talking. She didn't burp, so I'm like, okay, someone else around is probably burping or literally eating bell peppers, LMAO. The smell was so random and brief, but so consuming. Time passes and the smell appears once more. She says something along the lines of, I keep smelling bell peppers, and I'm like, oh my god, me too. We had a laugh when we were able to finally hear one another leaving the theater and head home. All is well. Writing this now, the day after, the smell was me. I just farted, and yeah, I was shocked. LMAO. Spicy food can upset my stomach sometimes. And to be honest, I don't even think I fully noticed I was slipping out farts at the function because I was so overwhelmed. And when I did discreetly let one out, I did not imagine that smell somehow. So yeah, went to a concert, goofed on the potential gassy queen. I was the gassy queen all along. That's fucking hilarious. Me too, though. I just have a sensitive stomach. I really do. I don't know how to get around it. I'd have to have something extremely spicy to even trigger it, though. I don't know. It doesn't matter what I eat. Bread, milk, spicy foods, all of the above. Oh my god. God forbid I eat all of those combined. So there is an edit here. Edit to clarify, since you guys want to be mean, LMAO, I didn't expect what I meant well. I do not have a loose butthole. I was not thinking clearly. Because I was overstimulated. When I tell you, I was truly so sure it could not be me producing the smell because it didn't even smell like a fart. My brain was just disassociated, so I was putting two and two together that the smell was me, which sounds dumb. I'm aware that it's supposed to happen, LMAO. I knew I was farting. It was just an afterthought. Do you really remember every time that you fart? Honestly, if they're crazy enough, I do. I won't lie to you. If they're crazy enough, I will remember it. But I feel like that goes for everybody. Y'all bitches can... Oh my god, my dad can burp the ABCs. Do you think there's someone out there that can fart the ABCs? Or maybe Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? That sounds wild. Anyways. 2. I know bell peppers aren't spicy. I never said that they were. I said the fried chicken I ate was. I didn't even eat bell peppers. I have no idea how my fart smelled like that. Okay, pause. Did she not? Let's go back up. Hold on. We shared some spicy Korean fried chicken and a panini. And you're surprised that shit smelled like bell peppers? Korean fried chicken. I want you to be real with me right now. Spicy. What do you think? I know that the bell peppers are there for the fucking taste. The taste of the spice. Spice doesn't have a taste. The bell peppers are there for taste. Anyways, number 3, the smarty farties who are being bummers in the communal fart chat. I hope you go to fart and it's poop. Be so absolutely fucking for real with me. Isn't that called sharding? Okay, number 4, I love everyone commenting their fart stories. Y'all are so cool. It feels like ooh. It feels like in Whoville when all the Who's come together and he, who, hash, and roast beef, except we're all crop dusting. I need to be friends with this motherfucker right now. Let's read some comments. I once farted at a Van Halen concert and I could hear people gagging over Dead or Alive playing. Shut up. I shut down a drive-through fajita place once. They had to close early and the owner called a plumber the next day because he thought there was a sewer leak. Snorting, crank, and drinking large quantities of champagne do not mix. What? Long time ago, been clean and sober for decades now. Okay, period. If you guys ever need somebody to talk to, just know that me and the Redditors are here for you to just say that you're snorting crank and drinking large quantities of champagne and that they don't mix. Okay, pause. I recently got called for a sewer gas smell in the break room at my work. I walked in and there's like 5 people in there asking, do you smell that? It's awful. Something is wrong. It was pretty bad, but I knew immediately it wasn't sewer and knocked on the single stall bathroom in the break room. Some poor employee was in there listening to the running commentary on how awful they smell and that maintenance was called due to it. Best part is it's a nursing home. Unless you've experienced it, you can't imagine the smells we deal with daily. It's rare that one attracts actual attention, so that should indicate just how awful this was. That poor person, there was no escape. The only way to leave the restroom was to walk out into a room of their co-workers who deal with literal biohazards all day long, yet are still horrified by their poop. Okay, because we love our CNAs, our RNAs, our LPNs. We love the people in our medical fields. Y'all are so brave. Biohazards every day is absolutely in-fucking-sane. Anyways, that's wild. Why do you have a single-stalled bathroom in your break room? Why? I need to know. I farted on a plane coming home from Bali and made the person in front of me retch. It was hot but silent, so nobody knew it was me. I'm sorry, ma'am. I farted in an 8-man prison cell and then had to watch my cellmates beat up some drug addict because they thought it was him. I don't think I farted again for 6 months. Y'all, the Reddit community. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was like actually insane. Let's get into the next confession. I got my manager fired on my first day and it was an accident. How do you accidentally get your... Anyways, back when I was fresh out of high school, I got a job as a dishwasher. When I started, one of the managers was training me and was cleaning in the dish pit. The thing was that within 5 minutes of this, she has made the dish pit like a deep brown. Once she left, I decided to swap the dish sink with fresh solution. The owner comes in around this time and sees this and asks why I was draining it so soon. I told him that the manager got it dirty training me. He looked at the draining liquids and walked away. Something like 30 minutes later, the manager who trained me walks out the door and I never saw her again. I still feel bad about it. Okay. I used to be a manager at a fast food restaurant. It is so easy to get the water dirty. But a deep brown, if you're cleaning grease, I fully understand. Gravy, you know what I mean? Okay. But I don't... Yeah, see, this first comment, I read this like 4 times and I still don't understand why they got fired. That explains me as a whole. We need you to confess your confession because we do not understand you. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It was your first day, trained you. Your big boss, I'm assuming your store manager. Is that what it says? Hold on. The owner. Oh my gosh. So it sounds like the owner's a fucking bitch. I've been fired from a place by the owner. Oh my gosh, not me confessing. I was fired by a place from the owner because I called out once. So they really just be doing shit. Like, love family-owned businesses, support your local businesses, but fuck bitches who take advantage of that. Anyways, let's get into the next confession. I took some Benadryl and it has forever completely changed me. The Hat Man. I should have known I'd end up here. What started as a way to sleep a little easier turned into something that's taken over my life. I started taking Benadryl a while ago just to help knock me out. But over time, it stopped being about sleep. I started taking more and more. Oh no. I like the way it made everything feel distant, like I could turn off my brain. Oh my god, we're talking about it. Oh my god. I've talked about it before, as some of you have read. I told myself I was in control, that I could stop whenever I wanted. But, ooh, no. Once you say that, stop. But that was a lie. I've been hospitalized now. My body couldn't keep up with what I was doing to it. I was hallucinating, disoriented, a shell of myself, hearing my dead mother, seeing that man, feeling trapped in my own skin. The doctors told me I was lucky to even make it in. Lucky. That word feels weird when you're strapped to a hospital bed wondering what the hell you've done to yourself. Even now, even after everything, there's still a part of me that wants to go back to it. It scares the hell out of me. I feel like I've rewired my brain and now I can't find the way back to normal. I don't even remember what normal feels like. I have no one to talk to. Maybe just to get it off my chest. Maybe because I feel like I'm screaming into a void and hoping someone hears me. I don't want to be this person. I want out. I can't keep going like this. I have seen things I can't explain and things I don't know how to explain, like smells, creatures. I felt like I've been floating in a world beyond my understanding. Oh my, I don't even know what to say to this. I'm just gonna read the comments. It's a nightmare drug, and at least one user from the sub died this year. You need to stop now. It's a delirium. It's not fun. It's only addictive and highly dangerous, and trips sound awful. Please seek real help. I agree. I'm glad you got hospitalized. Guys, like I said earlier, if you ever need help, if you ever feel like you're struggling, please reach out to somebody, even if it's random strangers on the fucking internet. Oh my god, that is so sad. I was fucking around before, but now I'm just sad. Oh, that's so sad. Guys, I'm being serious. Reach out. Reach out to your local hospitals. Reach out to the suicide hotline. Reach out to support groups. There's always a support group. If you ever feel like you're alone, just know that there is a support group for it. That's so sad, guys. The USC Speak Your Mind is really prevalent right now. Do not be afraid. I'm being so serious. Your mental health matters, and if you feel like you're falling down a rabbit hole, you speak about it. Even if it feels like you're screaming into the void, there will be someone there to hear you. So let's go back onto the next story that seems a little bit more lighthearted. I got stoned and humiliated myself at work. Okay, who hasn't? Couldn't post this in r/vent. Have to vent somewhere. Can't keep this bottled up. Let it out. That's what I've been saying. Let it out. Let's hear the story. I've been in a pretty bad mood about life lately. Today I made the mistake of borrowing a weed vape from my only real friend at work. I haven't smoked in weeks and took way too many hits. I literally had a whole conversation with myself out loud in front of a coworker that wasn't my friend. To spare the boring details, no. Give me all the details. Give the details to me. I was talking at almost full volume about how stupid everyone in my family was and how I was treated as a child has taken opportunities from me as a competent adult. I didn't realize she was there for at least 10 minutes. Edit, I talked to myself out loud without being stoned. This time I just don't remember everything I said. Oof. I won't confront her about it. I probably already scared her. I can only hope she has the heart to not gossip about it to the whole place. It was my fault getting baked and forgetting I turned off the music on my headphones. The only thing that keeps me from thinking out loud. I told my friend when he came back from lunch, he said not to worry about it, but I can't not worry about people I spend most of the day with thinking that I'm batshit insane when they already call me weird. Be brutally honest, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid was this? I physically feel like my heart is trying to leave my chest to get away from my dumb ass. Okay, lie. First of all, if you don't live in a legal state, not only that, most legal states you can't be under the influence at work or driving or in the grocery store. Well, maybe the grocery store, who fucking knows? I don't know. Fucking lie. Honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid was it? It was a fucking 9. I feel like it could have been stupider. I feel like you could have been even more dumb. Don't get baked at work if you know you can't handle yourself. If you feel like you work better under the pressure of being high and trying not to let your coworkers know, fucking do it. But if you haven't smoked in weeks, you take one hit from the Benjamin and no more. That was the stupidest thing about this. Speaking out loud is normal. I want to say that right now. Speaking out loud is completely normal. What made you stupid is the fact that you took way too many hits. Plural. Pens, weed, vapes, as they put it, is not something to fuck around with. It is some of the most concentrated shit on the fucking planet Earth, other than hard drugs, okay? Do not take that shit if you cannot handle your shit. Let's read these comments. Low blood sugar. Tell them you get goofy when your blood sugar is low. That will work one time. And smoking is for recreational or medicinal. Save it for after work. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is OP, listen to me. This is the shit I'm talking about. Fucking lie. Fucking lie. Lie! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's actually so smart. I've never used that. I've always just said, man, I'm just tired. Not that I do. I don't. Anyways. Yeah, I agree with this person, and I agree with this person who agrees with fucking Reddit, bro. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I'm gonna put a screenshot of that shit, because that looks so dumb. LMFAO, it's pretty stupid. Don't smoke at work if you don't know how to know for a fact that you can handle it. That's what I'm saying. If you are a full-time user at work and you're high functioning, do that shit. But if you're not, don't. OP responded to it. I used to do it every day, but I made the mistake of thinking I could get clean. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so somebody responded to them. If you used to do it every day, you should know that when you stop, your tolerance is going to plummet. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Yeah, somebody said my social battery can never recover. That's the shit I'm talking about. You can get clean OP. Check out r/leave sub. Lots of folks sharing their stories about quitting weed there. Okay, if somebody wants that to be one of the next stories, I'm probably gonna do it anyways, but I'm just saying. That sounds kind of crazy. Okay, let's get into the next story and our last story of the night. I microwaved my dad's iPhone and never told him. I regret nothing. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, this one has an update. Pause. Okay, we're gonna read the original post first, obviously. I was around 8 years old and my father was working as a journalist for a fancy company. He was out all day and received cool cutting-edge work phones, computers, and cool tech all the time. I think he had an iPhone 3GS, which at the time was a big deal. One day I came home from school and I noticed that he had forgotten his work phone on the kitchen table. I started checking it out and fiddling with it, but I knew it was important, so I did not mess anything up yet. Ooh, scary. I started playing with the camera and I was very amused by it. So much so that I started making little videos of mundane things like my reflection on the window or just inside of my nose to see what it looked like. Yeah, I was always a bright one. Same. I started looking around for cool video ideas and I thought it would have been extra cool if I got a video of myself through the microwave door. So I tried and it was lame because I wasn't turning. So why not just turning it on? Suddenly the phone sparked and I freaked out. I pulled it out and it smelled of burnt wires. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to just drop it in the sink and open the tap until it was submerged. Oh my god. How old were you? You're fucking 8. Wild. Well, that did absolutely nothing, but it got the smell to go away. Useless to mention, but the phone was toasted and it had no life in it left. There isn't even enough rice in China to revive it. What the fuck kind of comment was that? I left it where I found it and it looked undamaged. When Dad came home, he thought it was just low on battery, so he plugged it in. It sparked just a little. He said he thought he fried his phone and went to get it replaced by his company. Not a word has ever been spoken about it from my side. It was a wild ride for me and it got my adrenaline through the roof as an 8-year-old, but it ended in the best way possible. Plus I got my dad a new phone. Did not electrocute him in the process, and I got to learn about lithium-ion battery chemistry. Yes! Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. Okay, let's get to the update. Update. I'm at work, so I went to the bathroom and called him because it felt like it's worth trying. He said in a different language, but with the same tone. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. So I explained the story, all until I told him about the details that I can't add here for privacy reasons, and immediately he understood. He thought it was funny, and he said, I gotta get him dinner when I see him next, since I am finally the one with a job, and that you fried my fucking phone, in his words. To which I replied that it was never his, because it was a company phone. To which he told me to shut up and get ready because he will order lobster and caviar. What a queen. There is no such place close to his, and it's his usual joke when we go out for dinner. A joke that I'm used to is what it's supposed to say. A joke that I'm used to, but I think he means it, haha. So yeah, he took it well, hoping he won't break the bank, but lol, we only live once, and our parents are the only ones who are always there for us. Please, Dad, do not get lobster. I need to buy a car, pretty please. He has no idea what Reddit is. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. I love that ending. No, I think I'm gonna start ending on updates because I love a good update. Who fucking doesn't want an update? Thank you guys for joining today's little rant session. It's a little bit later today, so I thought late night confessions was a cute little thing. These are all from r/confession. I found all of them on Reddit. I will give them all credit in the description below, as well as my socials. If you guys really want to see some certain Reddit videos, let me know, and I'll still make content even if you don't. It's just a hobby. I have a 9 to 5. Anyways, I love you guys. And never forget, somebody is always there for you. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.